I felt after I finished the May SAT that it went really well. I was actually quite relaxed, where the evening before I was actually very nervous because I hadn't finished yet all the modules, because it just like when I finished all the math, I spent so many hours on math that I didn't have enough time to finish the reading and the writing. And so some modules for the writing, I think I hadn't finished, so I was quite nervous, like, oh my gosh, if I'm maybe like get a lot of questions and I don't feel prepared, um, like fully prepared. But that wasn't really the case, because when when I came to the test take center, I felt just really relaxed. I just had all my stuff. I packed it the night before, and which is also necessary because the test starts it's like 7:45, and if I have to pack my bag at 7 in the morning, definitely forget half of the stuff I have to bring. But it went quite relaxed. And also during the test, I was very concentrated, because I think that was because I did a lot of longer practice session towards the end. Like sometimes I practice in the evening like 4 hours in a row, so I was more used to being having being concentrated for like longer periods of time. And that was of course very useful, because you just like for every section you just need your full concentration. And sometimes it was very difficult, like especially towards the end of the test when you get the longer reading sections. It's just so hard, because all those words you just have to process them in your brain and like remember everything before you like take the questions, because otherwise you have to repeat the text and read it again and again. And so that was difficult. Like I didn't have that much problem with concentrating on math, because I found math easier and more straightforward. But if you already have been through 3 hours, and then you have to do the longer paragraph comparisons, it can be very tricky. But overall, I feel that it went really well, and I'm very curious for my score, because I don't like dare to say any. I don't want to make any guesses what I have, because it can be lower than I expected or much higher than I expected. I'm not sure, but in the end, I hope it went well, and from now on, I will be focusing on my June test.